yeah, initiation one, like the first part of the initiation of like developing integrity is like, holding steadfast to your values and like standing up. But it's also phase two is like, because phase one is like you're standing up and energy's coming in, right? And it's like, okay, don't fall over, like hold steadfast, don't like push against because that's still falling over, and don't let the other person push you over. So it's like phase one is like, okay, finding your stability, and that's like the integrity of the structure of the being. And like phase two is then like, as the, because they're still going to keep coming, even if you're standing up, it's still going to be like, you know, poking you and pushing you, whatever. Uh, you've identified where those aspects of yourself are like, okay, I need to like maintain this parts or whatever. Um, phase two is where they're like coming in, and then, oh, okay, maybe I need to move over this way, and yeah, and then there's going to be a new set of things that help you build an even stronger, you know, structure. But this is like, I feel like the energy of the universe, like it's happening to all of us. We're all constantly being tested as to like what we feel the reality is. And that's like on so many levels. And it comes through other people, it comes through situations. And because we create our own reality, it's like the way that we respond or react to the energies coming in, whatever it is creating a reality. So as we're like, what we can do is find a way to move, and this is how the energy of the universe moves the being. And that's why, like, whenever I'm getting a feeling in my stomach or like some situation is coming in and I'm going, whoa, that one just really felt really strongly, like I need to take a step back and process. Like, for one, I'm like holding myself through love and integrity, and at the same time loving yourself, because that's what I've been learning. Before I would just let the energy come in and like, take all the responsibility and all, I turned it inwardly, which was like inferiority, false humility.
Repressive.
Yeah, it's like a repressive type of nature for what's coming in. And the other way is superiority. If you're like, no, fuck you, whatever, and you're trying to push against the energy, that's not good either. So, what I've been learning is as taking the inferiority role of being like, okay, I'm just gonna be the servant. I'm just, love and light and compassion and blah blah blah. But like, you know, letting people treat me like crap and not being in a good situation, and like just really realizing how the balance is completely off. So for me, like learning to, when I hold the structure up now, it's like loving yourself. And then as energy comes in and you get those feelings, or it's like, oh my god, I need to like take a second and like process this, it's because it's moving you. You're in like phase two of movement. So you either need to communicate or take an action and like move around, because at least that's what I'm like kind of picking up on the universe. It's like that's kind of like how it's communicating to me, you know? And it's like a way depersonalizing it. But when I get those feelings, it's like, okay, I can't just like bypass everything that's happening and be like, okay, I'm gonna go back to my work or whatever. Like, I need to process, because I can't. For me, my being, I can't. Like, I need to figure out where I'm going. And normally, it doesn't even mean like physically where you're going. It can be like just a shift, because really it's the center, and like the movement doesn't necessarily mean physical movement. It can be like your reality based on your response to whatever the energy is coming in. You can like dictate what the reality is going to mold to.
Yeah, again, it's like altering that geometry. It's like
right.
That cymatics. It's like, so the energy all comes in, and it's like a different lens or filter on a camera or like video processing, right? Like the film's coming in,
Right.
but are you putting like the black and white lens on it? Are you putting the sepia or even like, I mean, in certain cases it's like some of these filters, right? They make, you can't even tell what it is anymore,
Right.
right?